I'm Willie Dante. I just heard about Joe.
They won't let me see him. It's been almost 2 hours.
He's still on the operating table. Miss Landry, did you see who did it?
It all happened so quickly. Why? We were so happy. We were going to be married. We'd gone to your place to tell you.
Was Joe in any kind of trouble? Was there anyone?
No, there was no one. There was nothing. I've already told the police.
Hello, Danny.
Hello, Sergeant. How is he?
No. It can't be.
Sorry.
I'll get one of the nurses.
Oh, please. I'll be all right. Really. I want to hear.
Doctors did everything possible, but he never got off the operating table.
May I see him?
I don't think you'd better.
I want to see him.
There's nothing to see except bandages, Miss Landry. There's nothing much you'd recognize.
I don't care.
Maybe tomorrow. I'll call you in the morning.
I think the sergeant's right. Why don't I take you home?
In a minute. How do you figure on this, Dandy?
Joe is a friend of mine.
New friend or old friend?
Why?
Somebody put the finger on him. They picked your place to do it. Why?
You're reaching the wrong way, Sergeant.
Probably. We don't have very much to go on. As a matter of fact, we don't have anything.
Joe used to run a wheel for me in a casino I had in Manila. That was 5 years ago. After I opened the Inferno, he came around and asked me for a loan to get started in the construction business.
Big loan?
$10,000. And he's paid back every cent of it. Last I heard, his company's doing better than $500,000 a year.
Well, this'll hold till tomorrow. Take her home.
Too bad about Joe, but that shotgun took a pretty good bite out of us, too. Saturday night, and the joint empty like they were giving money away around the corner.
Would you care to look at the reservation list for tonight?
Well, there are a few brave souls there anyway.
If we close the joint for a couple of weeks and go fishing, we could save money.
Did anyone go over to Joe's table while he was here or ask about him?
No, they were in a private world of their own.
How about our other customers? Were there any big operators here last night?
Well, not to my knowledge.
Oh, if there was anybody here with any class, I'd have noticed right away. Why?
Well, I was thinking that maybe Joe caught that shotgun blast by mistake.
Well, did you tell this to the police?
No, I called Rickard this morning. He hasn't called me back yet.
Isn't he interested? Well, according to the newspaper and radio reports, they're not exactly scouring the town looking for the murderer.
Mr. Dante? Could I talk to you, please?
Well, of course. You remember Stu and Beth from last night?
Oh, yes.
Would you like some coffee?
No, thank you. Have you spoken to the police this morning?
No. I'm expecting a call from Sergeant Rickard, though.
He's not in his office. At least they told me he wasn't.
Well, I'm sure that won't.
I went to the hospital, and they wouldn't let me see Joe's body without police permission. Now, why are they doing this to me? Do you know?
Well, I don't think anybody's doing anything to you, Miss Landry.
No, there's something wrong. I know there is. A police doctor told me that a cousin of Joe's had flown in from the east this morning to take care of Joe's funeral arrangements.
Well, I didn't know that Joe had any relatives in the east.
Neither did I. And I wasn't just Joe's secretary. I was going to marry him.
What are you trying to say, Miss Landry?
I don't think Joe is dead.
But you saw the shooting. There were a dozen witnesses on the street.
The shooting, yes. Badly wounded, yes. But nobody saw Joe's body. Nobody but the police.
Well, why should the police lie to you?
I don't know. But why have they tried to keep me away? And why have they invented all these excuses and relatives? Mr. Danny, please. You were Joe's friend. Please help me find the truth.
We were just mentioning the casual attitude of the police in the matter.
Why don't you sit down here, Miss Landry, and have some coffee or something stronger? Well, I better go and see the good sergeant personally before this thing gets out of hand.
Hey, Willie, you think something's screwy?
Well, I know something's screwy. I just got to find out what. Well, it's about time.
All right, Danny. What is it?
I'd like to report a murder that took place in front of my club last night.
That's not funny.
Thought maybe you'd forgotten.
Department's running down a few leads. Anything else?
Yeah, one easy one. How do you know it was Joe Randall that was killed?
Are you kidding?
You said yourself he was messed up beyond recognition.
Look, let me show you something. Here. There's a complete set of Randall's fingerprints taken from the military files. This is a full set we took off the dead man. It's a perfect match. Satisfied?
Okay, fine, but why the big mystery?
The only mystery is who did it and why.
Why are you giving the girl the runaround?
What runaround? What do you expect me to do? Sit around here all day and wait for her to turn up?
Why can't you see the body? After all, she was going to marry the guy.
Look, I'm just trying to do her a favor. Besides, she doesn't have any legal rights in this matter, especially since his cousin turned up and claimed the body.
Who's this cousin?
Oh, some guy named, Williams or Waters. Come in.
What do you mean, some guy? There's been a murder, Sergeant. Why are the police tiptoeing around and not digging into it? Or has there been a murder?
Look, why don't you let us run our own business, huh? No, we could ask you a lot of questions about this and in front of the press. So why don't you just leave well enough alone and forget about the whole thing? Coffee?
I want to see Joe Randall's body. Are you going to let me, or do I get a court order?
You're gonna have to hurry. His cousin had to ship Randall's body to a crematorium in Marin County about an hour ago. That's the address.
If this is a phony, Sergeant, I'll be back with lawyer.
You know, you come back here once too often. We might ask you to stay a while.
Yeah?
You're Dante, aren't you?
That's right.
You're going to tell me who killed Joe Randall. And if you lie to me, I'm going to kill you.
Listen, I don't know who killed Joe or why. I'm not even sure he's dead.
If that's supposed to be funny, Dante, I'm warning you.
I never make jokes under a gun. The only reason I'm here is the police told me that Joe's cousin had the body. You?
Yes, me. Joe was the only family I ever had, and I'm going to see to it that somebody pays for this. You understand?
Well, sure, and I'll help you all I can. Now, why don't you put that away? Joe in there?
Just his ashes.
Why that way?
Did you see what was left of him? I thought it was best. Sergeant Rickard phoned me you were coming out here. I began to stew about the fact that Joe was shot in front of your place. Maybe the sergeant was right. Maybe I ought to go home and let the police handle it.
I'd say that's a pretty good idea. Well, I guess I found out what I came here for. Can I give you a lift back to town?
No, thanks. I'll get a cab. Right now, I feel like I just want to walk around a while. You know.
Well, if you're over around my club, drop in. I'll buy you a drink.
I'll do that.
All right, take the top card. Why do you peek at the one under it?
I always have.
Oh, come on.
Aren't you ever in your office?
When I don't have to wet nurse nosy restaurant owners, sometimes. You know something? Stu even cheats with a copper watching us.
I found the challenge irresistible.
Where's the girl?
She's gone, but she said for you to call her when you get back. What are you going to tell her?
That I went to the mortuary, but it was all over before I arrived. That Joe's cousin took care of everything.
I didn't know Joe had a cousin.
With a short temper, a motive for revenge, and a gun.
Don't be so melodramatic.
Our police department, right or wrong.
Look, I'll make you a simple deal. You let us run our business, and we'll let you hold on to your liquor license, okay?
Okay, go out and have a crime wave if you want to. All I wanted to do was to find out about Joe Randall, and I did. After I tell this girl, I'm going to forget the whole thing.
Congratulations.
Did he pay for the sandwich?
No. Keep the change. You gonna call her now?
Yeah. It's going to be pretty rough telling her on the phone, though. I better go see her myself. Be back soon.
But you didn't actually see Joe, did you?
No, not actually. Do I have to? Do you?
No, I guess I just didn't want to believe it. Or maybe I just wanted to blot out the sight of him screaming on that sidewalk.
Well, the police know what they're doing. They'll get his murderer. Meg, is there anything I can do?
Oh, no, thank you. I'll be all right now that I've accepted it.
Looks like the company will stay in business. Will you stay, too?
Oh, just for this afternoon, for as long as it takes me to get my things from that office.
Then where?
Away. Another city, another job. Girl has to live. I'm sorry I didn't know Joe a very long time. I might have gotten to know you better. Would you mind very much if I wanted to be alone right now?
Not at all. Good luck, Meg.
If anyone needs a breath mint, it's you-know-who. Good thing there's Clorox Automatic Toilet Cleaner with Clorox Bleach. Every flush fights stains and deodorizes. Clorox Automatic, a breath mint for you-know-who. Meg? Hello?
Office?
Hello. Have you been on the switchboard for the last 10 minutes or so?
Yes, sir.
Did you see Miss Landry leave?
Yes, sir. Just a little while ago.
Was she alone?
Yes, sir. I think so. Is there anything wrong?
No, it's all right. Would you get me Sergeant Rickard at police headquarters, please? I'll hang on.
Right away.
Girl has to live, all right.
Sergeant Rickard's office.
Hello? This is Willie Dante. Is Rickard there?
Not right now.
Well, where is he?
Don't know. He stepped out.
Great. Well, if he ever drops in to pick up his pension, tell him that Meg Landry is on her way to Joe Randall's construction office, and I'm pretty sure she's being followed by the guy who passed himself off as Joe's cousin. You might also tell the good sergeant that the phony cousin almost tore my head off a while ago, and I'm on my way to Randall's office right now.
Well, I know he'd be back in the middle of it before long.
fixed.
Are you sure he's dead?
I wouldn't have called you if I wasn't.
You saw him?
I didn't have to. Believe me, we've got nothing to worry about.
And believe me, if Joe ain't dead, we'd be better off burning this joint down.
You want to burn away $1 million?
Okay, you got it in there?
No, I just wanted to make sure Joe didn't leave any private records that'd give us trouble. Now, we three have got a deal. Right?
Baby, your deal's with me, and that's all you have to worry about. Come on, I don't like hanging around here.
Counterfeiters, huh? For a moment, I thought we were both on the same side.
Take him down the car, Ben. We picked up the girl running down the street. You all right?
Fine, Jim. With an assist from Dante.
You're welcome. I'm glad to see the two of you are such good friends all of a sudden. Who is he?
Oh, Willie, I'd like you to meet Harry Wilmot, agent of the U.S. Secret Service.
Sorry about the gymnastics, Dante. Hope I didn't hurt you too badly.
Well, I would have settled for a simple explanation.
You heard them say these plates were worth $1 million? They are. And you were a good friend of Joe Randall's. I can't afford to take chances, even little ones.
You mean that Joe was mixed up in this?
Was and still is, Willie. Joe's alive.
The sergeant will explain it to you when he takes your statement. It's been nice meeting you, Dante. In the end, that is.
That a fair transcript of your statement?
Fair enough, except I never did know where I stood in all this.
Well, that's simple. You see, Joe Randall was shot, not killed. But if we let his friends know about it, well, they'd be afraid he would talk, never come after those counterfeit plates. Well, we needed those plates, not so much for evidence, you understand, but to keep them out of circulation.
Girl sure had me fooled.
Oh, they were all in on it. Joe's construction company was just a front to get rid of the phony money. When he got hold of the plates, well, he decided he'd like to keep the lion's share. He told the girl about it. She went and told the other two, and that's when they bought the shotgun.
Well, why did you play Ring Around the Rosie with me?
Look, Willie, you're not a cop. You're also a friend of Joe's.
Well, I wouldn't have been if you told me.
Well, we couldn't take a chance on that. That's why the Treasury agent tried to decoy you off the case, and I tried to scare you off.
Next time, try harder.
Well, you had us worried for a while, especially when you started heading for that mortuary. We had to think awfully fast.
That's what baffled me. I never figured you for a thinker.
It's funny how many smart crooks are caught by dumb cops, isn't it?
It's a riot. Are you, trying to hit me over the head with a hint?
Oh, no, I know you're honest now. Your only trouble is that you keep trying to apologize for it.
Thanks for the analysis. Where'd you steal the apple?
Market down the corner. It's delicious.
See you around.
There it is, Willie, double. That means that the customer pays twice the tab.
I find it ingenious.
See, we can have all the bar tables fixed so that they'll turn like this. Then the customer can spin the table even before the waiter puts a drink down.
And I'm sure there's a way of putting the drink down so it always stops on double, right?
Well, I wasn't going to mention that, but now that you mention
Well, you know, Willie, Biff and I have never believed in doing things by halves.
Well, I don't think the judge will split your sentences. It's illegal, dishonest, and in broad daylight, plain crazy.
Now, wait a minute, Willie. There isn't a bartender in the world that won't flip you double or nothing. I'm just trying to make a little game out of it.
Why don't we make a little business out of it?
You mean double our prices?
We are not going to double our prices, and we're not going to play cocktail roulette. I thought you two were satisfied with the way things were going.
Yes, but Willie, remember, Rome was also satisfied until Nero started fiddling with matches.
Want to play a little double or nothing?
All right, double or nothing.
Go ahead.